watching out for you. This is Newswatch 12 Midday.
Welcome back to Newswatch 12 Midday. We're checking back in with meteorologist Oliver Smith, who's here to tell us a little bit more about this warm pattern we're seeing.
Yeah, so you've probably already seen the forecast in the sense of like the 7-day forecast. We're going to get pretty warm over the next couple of days, and maybe you've seen it on our website, things like that. So now, kind of funny, history does tend to repeat itself, and in this particular sense, 77 years ago, we did have some really, really warm temperatures over our region, and then temperatures really cooled off afterwards, even though in this particular sense they didn't really cool off significantly. But for us, it's kind of like almost the exact same pattern. So it's kind of interesting how things kind of tend to repeat themselves. We're not going to get this warm, but it's just kind of interesting how, you know, things have kind of resembled things of the past, and also now that same kind of scenario, just a little bit cooler. But we're looking at temperatures going to be pretty mild over the next several days because high pressure is just offshore. In fact, that's why Brookings is 69 degrees and it's only in the upper 40s in Medford, at least for right now. But the high pressure goes up to our north, so temperatures are warm just a little bit more for Saturday. And then this high pressure comes right over our region, which means that'll be the warmest temperatures, which will be on Monday. So it's going to be very, very nice. We're looking at 75, so we're not going to be looking at that 80-degree or anything like that. But again, similar kind of weather pattern overall. Now, once we get towards Tuesday and into Wednesday, things start to change a bit. We'll start looking at some colder air up to our north. So kind of one of those things, just because it's going to be nice and mild and warm over the next couple of days, don't start planting your sensitive plants outdoors just yet. You might want to wait a couple of months because we're going to have some more cold air moving into the region later in the week. So we're going to be looking at valley rain, mountain snow, those temperatures below freezing once again at night. So we're not out of the woods just yet. Just enjoy the nice weather while it lasts. In fact, Stormcast having a hard time picking up much of anything for today and into tomorrow. But once we get towards late tomorrow night, we'll start seeing low clouds develop along the Oregon coast, and there might be some patchy drizzle, but the drizzle may end up just staying offshore. But that's really it. All day Sunday and into early on Monday. That's the most active weather we're going to be looking at, is just drizzle along the Oregon coast. It's currently in the 40s east of the Cascades. It's 48 in Medford, 50s for the rest of the region up and down Interstate 5, but 60s along the Oregon coast. So for today, we'll make it well into the 60s for today. Just a few clouds here and there, but it's going to be beautiful overall. And temperature is getting into the 50s east of the Cascades, even 39 up in Crater Lake. 60s for most of the rest of the region, 58 for Mount Shasta City. And tonight, temperature is not a whole lot different from the last couple of nights, 20s and 30s for the most part, with 40s east of the Cascades. Mulberry, ash, and oak, they've been kind of a problem the last couple of days, and they really start to increase once we get towards Monday, because those warmer temperatures will definitely be in the region. It's also going to be great weather for doing any kind of outdoor activities. Mowing the lawn, it's not really fun, but you know, it's going to be good weather for doing that Saturday all the way through Tuesday. So here's your forecast for the Oregon coast. Will be our warmest day today, cooling off into the mid 50s with some rain by the time we get to Wednesday. Northern California, it's also going to be very, very nice, but temperatures will be peaking on Monday and Tuesday before they finally start to cool off towards the end of the week. Klamath Basin, also just a lot of sunshine, 50s and 60s for the next several days. Cold overnight lows, though, into the 20s and 30s. Cascades, 50s and 60s for the next couple of days. Finally might see some snow once we get towards the latter part of the week. And the Rogue Valley, we're going to be very, very beautiful for the next several days. Next chance of rain will be on Wednesday.